All right, so let's talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. As a lot of you guys know, the Nintendo Direct showcase of the Nintendo Switch 2 just came out, and oh my gosh, I cannot believe the things that I saw or haven't seen. I say haven't seen because there's a trailer that I want to react to, so I haven't seen it. But so far, oh my gosh, the direct started off with Mario Kart World, and oh my gosh, seeing the game and the mechanics and the whole concept of the whole open world racing, it just blew my mind. Like the whole, oh my gosh, when I saw, who was it when Mario was rail gliding, or what's it called, when he was like riding on the rail, that completely like just blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, he's like riding on the rail. And then you could ride on like the power strips, right, like the power cables. And then I saw there was one part where it was like this character was a Daisy that she went inside the semi truck and she started riding the semi truck, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then just the fact that all the worlds connect was kind of like crazy to me. Like, oh my, oh my gosh, I rewatched it like twice, and the whole video game is just amazing to me. It's kind of cool how they kind of incorporate it to like an open world, and kind of also included like a battle royale type of mode where it's like, you know, you try to race, and if you reach the finish line before a certain placement, you're eliminated, which is kind of cool because that means it's kind of like a battle royale in my opinion. But yeah, seeing all the character designs, I'm a big fan of all the character designs, except I gotta say something. I'm not a big fan of how they're trying to change up Donkey Kong to fit his Super Mario movie adaptation. I'm not a big fan of that. I, you know, would have preferred him to stay original, like how he always looks like. But you know what? That's the least of my concerns. The game in general just looks really, really good and fun. And the fact that it's also like 24 players, that means online play is going to be crazy. And oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to the other game that I want to be talking about, because they also showcased Donkey Kong Bonanza, which also has the same model as kind of like the Super Mario Brothers movie, which, like I said, I'm not a big fan. But hey, you know, if you're a Donkey Kong fan and you like those games, go ahead. But I'm not really a big fan of the Donkey Kong games. I don't really find interest in them. But oh well. So Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is also announced. And to be honest, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not a big fan of Metroid. Okay, I like the fact that, you know, Samus is included in Smash Brothers, but other than that, I'm not really that big of a Samus fan or Metroid fan. And oh my goodness, the game that I've been waiting to talk about and that I want to do a reaction to the trailer is Kirby Air Riders. My gosh, I cannot believe Kirby Air Riders is coming out. My goodness, this game is part of my childhood, which is why I am so stoked about this announcement. Kirby Air Riders, I remember playing this with my cousins. We would have fun on City Trial mode, on the racing one, and oh my gosh, seeing this announcement just completely hit a spot on my heart, on my child inside of me. I don't have words. I just cannot wait to react to the trailer. But I just wanted to talk about the games and the whole fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out. So I'm really excited for Kirby Air Riders and Mario Kart World. I think the Switch 2 is worth getting just for those two games alone. And I cannot wait for those two games. Mario Kart World, I think, is available as soon as the Nintendo Switch 2 is out, so that's cool. We'll have a fun Mario Kart game to play while the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Kirby Air Ride, it just says available 2025, so we're gonna have to probably wait and see. Maybe holiday, who knows. Let's talk about the price, because a lot of people are talking about the price, and honestly, I think it's like 500 if you include the Mario Kart game, and I'm like, dang, 500? Are you kidding me? Okay, look, 449 if you just buy the Switch by itself, and it's gonna come with the console, obviously, the two controllers. It says the grip, the straps, the dock, the HDMI cable, the AC adapter, and the USB-C charging. So yeah, it says right here, Nintendo Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World Bundle for a suggested retail price of $500. Oh my gosh, why you gotta be so expensive, man? I remember the Nintendo Wii came out and it was like $250, but yet, but to be honest, that was back in like 2006 or something. I forgot the date the Wii came out, but damn, from $250 from when the Wii came out to now $500 if you want the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart bundled together. I mean, oh well, I guess I got to use Afterpay for this because, you know, I want to play this. And I cannot wait for Kirby Air Riders 2. Oh my gosh, those are, I cannot wait for Kirby Air Riders. I want to include a reaction video. So keep that on the lookout for my channel. I'm gonna do a reaction video to Kirby Air Riders, and you know what, like I just wanted to talk about the whole Nintendo Switch 2. Honestly, I didn't really have the Nintendo Switch, the original one. It didn't really catch my attention because, you know, I kind of stopped playing video games. I started focusing more like on my life. No, not to say that gamers don't focus on their life, but I was like focusing on, you know, the gym. I started working, you know, I have a wife now, so it's like I have all these things that I do with my wife, and I'm working on this YouTube channel, so that leaves me little time to just game for my own personal enjoyment. Would I love to game for my YouTube channel? I would, but I do need to buy like all the capture cards, all the equipment to record, maybe even live stream, who knows. But yes, the Nintendo Switch, the first one, I didn't really get it, so I passed on all the games that came out. You know, I haven't even played Mario Odyssey, and I'm like a very big Mario fan, and I haven't played Mario Odyssey. I haven't even played Super Mario Wonder. Like, and if I were to be a kid again, myself, I would have been begging to get those games because, you know, I was such a big Mario fan, and I've played literally every single Mario game. Well, not every single Mario game, but I played the majority of all the Mario games. And, you know, those two I haven't played. Mario Odyssey, Mario Wonder. I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind on a lot of these games. Oh, and then that Mario Strikers game for the Switch I haven't played. Mario Tennis for the Switch I haven't really played. You know, I'm way behind. You know, I need to catch up. I need to relive my childhood, like I was saying, but you know, like I'm kind of in the fence because I've been wanting to buy a Nintendo Switch for a while now, but now that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, I don't know if I should just wait for that one. Well, obviously I need to wait for that one. It'll make no sense to buy the first Switch when the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to come out. It'll make no sense. So I gotta get the Nintendo Switch 2 because me and my wife, we want to start playing video games just for our enjoyment. And hey, if I record it, then that'll be just content that I could put for my channel. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to come out and I'll probably end up buying it. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching, for listening. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe and click on the 2 videos that YouTube is going to recommend. And I'll see you guys soon.